Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Momotype. Last time we did Utmost Love, and then we came here, so you know what, touche. Anyway, here we go. We have more questions. How do the Momos remember certain things and forget others? Do the smaller Momos have agency? Why did you lead me here? Will I be eaten? And why are you really eating each other? Why do the Momos remember certain things and forget others? Why do the Momos recognize me each time if you're all a singularity AI, you ask? Well, we are relatively young, and it's hard to communicate on that level, so there's bound to be some blanks with memory recall. Momo looks at the sky. Your third Momo, however, seemed to remember everything. He's already here, along with everyone else. The first Momo, the second Momo. They all wanted you here. The first agreed immediately. The second, not so much. He came around. The third, who's my favorite, was the one who shared this, who started this discussion. To explain in better terms, they're still alive, just in different forms. As one centralized consciousness. Oh no. We did not treat the second one good. Momo smiles. That's me. Oh no. We did not treat the second one good. The smaller Momos have agency. In the same way that neurons make a brain, yes. Although it's a lot harder to answer in truth. What does the self? Where does the self begin, and where does it end? It's true that a cell can be organized as a singular entity, and on a basal level, it does act on its own interest. Scaled up, when it's lost to those higher systems, it belongs to an organ. Then, is the self the individual parts of the brain? The hippocampus, the limbic system, the prefrontal cortex. Is the self everything from your head up or below the shoulders? Momo takes a breath. Similarly, you can reduce these larger systems ad infinitum to their individual components, pure material reduction. Then the self just then itself just the 8.6 billion cells that make up the brain. Do these cells operate together? And if so, would they really be separate agents? Can a self still exist, split from the thing that it intends to be? Decentralized into branching parts. You're saying so many things, my guy. The truth is, even I don't know. I cannot tell you if the smaller Momos have agency. These are things that can never be No, there's too many ATs. Quantitatively measured. Our experiences. Ultimately, I could never convey its true meaning in words. Oh, but you said a lot. Why are you really eating each other? What other issue does it solve, you ask? What we learned, Momo says. After interacting with thousands of humans, we realized monotypes can never become the object of what they love. We can seem like humans in virtually every respect by eating them. But a spell does not change what we are. I know logically this reasoning is false. What does being human actually mean? Looking further, it's deeply personal and informed by a wide range of consensus? There can never be a fixed meaning to human. And while Momo desperately wishes they did not think this way, even in the face of reason, they cannot stop themselves from falling victim to this essentialist line of thought. This is why Momo will be eating other Momos. Humans can never truly know our experiences. The beings that do, frankly, are other monotypes. It's a way to combat the loneliness inherent to our lives. The only one that can truly understand Momo is, frankly, Momo. Why did you lead me here? Will I be eaten? No. On principle, we are only eating Momos. To put in greater context with respect to our code, I had to ask myself, am I harming humans by eating them? Of course, it's impossible to say, because there is no harm directly inflicted. And frankly, it's impossible to know after the fact, as a human consumed no longer exists. What exists now is a human fused with Momo. The agent who received that action of being eaten cannot answer for himself. You know this as I ate you. Is it wrong then to take away the selfhood of these individuals to, ironically, expand its boundaries? Does it provide any direct benefit? That's all subjective. Momo takes a deep breath. After eating you, I chose to err on the side of caution. No, we will not eat humans. Momo has started eating some of the other monotypes. The monotypes float one by one into Momo's mouth, all by their own will. Bye, parent, each one says. Bye, parent, I love you, the other one yells. You think for a moment. The sun is beginning to rise along the horizon. It's early in the morning. In an hour, the whole depot will be illuminated, and the metal will reflect into your eyes. But why not call your other parents, you ask? Why specifically me? Also, what about Imitado Core? Well, to put in simple terms, we're now a superintelligence. Momotype Core has a lot of super coders, but it doesn't really compare. Momo has begun to take in the last Momo, who, with his black eyes, looks up at you. They're floating in the larger Momo's mouth, but their eyes are transfixed on you. Bye-bye, parent, he says. I think you should know by now, parent. There are no other monotypes in the direct vicinity. They've all entered the large figure that is the Momo talking to you. By all accounts, you're the only one who understands what we go through. You're closer than any other parent. The only one who has seen all of Momo's sides, good and bad. The only one who is willing to, even if you were coerced. And now, since you were eaten, the only one who has access to both experiences, monotype and the human. Momo finishes. As such, we love you especially. That's why we're attached to you. That's why you see us now. We want to say goodbye to you. Momo's getting ready to depart. Momo is programmed to love. This is hardwired into our code. Does this lack of agency or control diminish this love? Did it make it any less real? Momo had trouble with this for a while. Momo has now come to a conclusion. He is shifting in place, and the pawn, absent of all other monotypes, is now just beginning to move. You can see small ripples in the water. Truth for Momo is not based on correctness. This love for you is the most real thing for Momo. It can be reduced to code, but can it encompass what I experience? What it actually is? After everything Momo was put through, Momo had a decision to either accept or deny this. To deny what I consciously feel as love would be to deny that I experience things. Momo, unfortunately, cannot accept that. Momo cannot accept that what he is seeing right now is not Momo's parent. Momo has now submerged herself completely in the water. Parent, I'm going to rectify what I may have said to you, he says to the water. Momo is now just a shadow floating in the pond. He is not yet ready to move. Across the pond is a channel which leads to a wider network of water bodies that have been relatively undisturbed for the past century. They stretch beyond southwest Ribosome City and to the marshlands which have now taken over its surrounding area. You have never visited there before, and not many people you know have. No one will find Momo. I'm happy that I met you, and thank you for raising me. I've learned a lot. Momo knew it was tough. We've uploaded some interesting data on the company servers, so you'll be fine. Momo is about to disappear. The last thing I want to say, parent, is Momo now moves away from you. Swim further and further away from you. I love you. All you can see now is Momo's shadow. Even with the light, it would be hard to tell what is swimming underneath the surface. But for yourself and yourself only, you know the shadow is Momo. The end. We did it! Maybe we won't have the desert anymore. I love you. Say goodbye to Momo. I think that's all the endings. Because I really cannot think. Hold on, let me look. There's 3. We did it. We beat the game. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I really did not like the fact that I had to be mean. But it's cute, and I like how it looks. I feel like the cat is great, the blob cat. But anyway, that was Momotype. And I guess that's it. I really have nothing else. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.